Stop what you are doing and think. By the time you've reached us here, you're all getting a bit excited about the potential of investing in property. It all seems so easy and affordable. Well, it can be, and we believe is an essential thing to do to invest in your financial future. But how much have you heard about all the property investors that get it all wrong? Well, over half of the people that invest in property actually do get it wrong. That's right, over half of the people that invest in property will not make money out of their property investment. In fact, even worse, they end up worse off before they even started. With over 40 years combined in the property industry, we've learned many lessons and some the hard way. We've made mistakes and learned from them. We've been successful and learned from those lessons also. Let's look at the biggest mistake of all, investing in those hot spots or hot suburbs. The only thing that makes these hot spots, and they certainly are, some at boiling point, is the great job that the marketing groups do in selling them to you. It's all very plausible. Big new homes, so affordable, new jobs, new infrastructure, great shiny brochures. These bargain properties can only mainly be in regional towns or lower socio-economic areas. The problem with these growth areas is the lack of owner-occupiers and the upward pressure on brand new homes, as more and more are built in these huge greenfield areas earmarked for development. In most cases, if you look at this closer, most properties built in these areas are either at the same price or very close to that they were 10 years ago. There were plenty of hotspot towns 3 or 4 years ago in the mining and iron ore industries where properties were booming. These towns were like Moranbah in the Bowen Basin of Queensland, Port Hedland in Western Australia. After the coal mining boom, we saw their prices drop there by up to 75%. Then there were the fringe towns of the general boom, like Gladstone, Townsville, who didn't exactly burst, but have dropped significantly and are still playing catch up to the original prices that they were sold for. Let's look at some simple golden rules and a fantastic offer for those who still disagree. Rule number 1, where there's high return, there's high risk. As long-term investors, we must buy in the inner suburbs of Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane. We might not double our money, but we'll ensure good long-term growth over a 10-year period. Rule number 2, stick to our major capital cities who have proven themselves time and time again. Maybe with the exception of Sydney, the outer suburbs and the lower socio-economic type suburbs will not achieve the growth that you are promised or that you are hoping for, and you could potentially end up losing money. Rule number 3, use the right broker or funder. This is very important in the setup of your funding vehicle to expand your portfolio at a later date. Now our special offer for those who disagree with our simple rules. The only ones guaranteed to make money in the outer suburbs of Melbourne or the outer suburbs of Brisbane are the people selling you the property. As a property investment company, we can sell property in these outer areas as well. We are also pretty certain that you would have to wait a fairly long time to make some money on these investments. So, our offer is, we will give you, after you settle on the property, if you still want to buy in these areas, $10,000 to help you with your investment. So if you have your eye on a property that's in these new greenfield areas, it makes sense. Why don't you come and buy it off us? At least you'll get $10,000 after you settle to help you along with your investment of choice. If, however, you want an investment that will perform over time in a quality location near the CBDs we have mentioned, we're the people to talk to. Just under 8% of people in Australia actually own an investment property, although many more are thinking of buying one. Or even worse, they end up selling too early and not becoming the landlord they want to be because of their investment mistakes. With interest rates at all-time lows, this is an opportunity for you to get in the investment property market and secure your financial future. Ask yourself, is this right for me? If it is, take action now. 50% of people who buy an investment property sell their property within 5 years, either because they bought the wrong property or they bought it the wrong time in the cycle. Don't just follow the pack. Stick to the 3 basic rules that we've explained and avoid making the common mistakes. Everyone talks about new strategies and new implementations and new rules. There are only the basic rules. Buy quality in quality locations and you will get growth and minimise your risk. Contact us now and get the right start for your investment plan. If you're interested in sitting down and having a one-on-one, you can call me on 1300 31 1141. That's 1300 31 1141. Looking forward to meeting you.